was at play decades ago, because we remember hearing, Cassius, how certain islands fed the Bahamas at one point. This was some years ago, so that factored in.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, what we have, I mean, back in the 1950s and 60s, the Bahamas agriculture engines was moving, and it was only after independence that everything started to go downhill. Because if you were to do a dissect the history of Eleuthera and Hatchet Bay and the Hatchet Bay farm and the farms down in Rock Sound and so on, you would know that we used to produce cattle and chicken and egg and poultry and milk and all that stuff, and there were 3 ships leaving every day to bring food to New Providence to be able to feed the capital. And so, you know, we had our engines moving. It's just that our independence killed us, and so we figured now we
became modern, eh?
Yeah, we became too modern, and then we started to buy food. And so the other day when I was in Eleuthera, I was looking for some meat, and they said, we're waiting for the boat. I said, one time ago, y'all used to send the boat, now y'all waiting for the boat. And so we seem to regress when it comes to agriculture. But the governments have been lip servicing, because I remember when Mother Pratt was talking about backyard farming, and then the next ministers them comment, but backyard farming is not an industry. If I'm growing in my backyard, I only feed myself. We get 5 million.
The thought now, Cassius and Mr. Speaker, the thought now is if you grow enough to feed yourself, excellent, because that's one bill you cut down on, and you're eating healthier, right? But they're encouraging people to grow more, where you can go and take that to the farmers market, or go realized that we move away from agriculture, but that was the bedrock of any society. Don't you think that mindset has changed now?
No, actually, see, you're dealing with people, perhaps us three, we seem to have a great history in how the Bahamas have been moving over the last 50 years. And so when they come with these fluffy talks, we could say, no, but y'all try that. I mean, it was Pierre Puech who was the Minister of Agriculture that banned the bananas. I remember that specifically. And so you're talking about, you know, you support the Bahamian farmers, and then all of a sudden, oh, there's a problem. Oh, there's inconsistency in bringing crops to the market, and so on, because like the speaker said, the duty, we depend on the duty. And so we need to then now stop playing lip service, because we get 7 million tourists in the Bahamas every year we got to feed, right? So beyond the 400,000 citizens we got to feed, we got 7 million tourists we got to feed. And so we got to be serious when it comes to agriculture, because we can do it. You know, right now we only have 8% arable land in the Bahamas. 8% of our land is arable. But we need to be able to maximize that, but also shift to modern technologies through hydroponics and vertical farming and all these different aspects of farming, so that even if the land can't produce the onions and the tomatoes, we could do it vertically. We could do it through hydroponics. And so we got to be able to use the technology that we have to be able to maximize this, what we call agriculture sector. But unless the government put its money where its mouth is and stop talking foolishness and give the farmers the money, give the farmers the land, they're only running their mouth.